Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Alright, can y'all hear me out there? No, can you hear me? Everyone's. Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to do my 900 voice. Can we hear you? Can we hear you, sis? Let me see. I can't hear you. Say something.
Nope, I'm 4. My mic sounds nice.
All right, we got
Check
you.
One.
Listen, I was trying to do my 900 voice because we about to give y'all 45 minutes of late love, everybody.
I hate you.
We about to do 45 minutes of late love, everybody. So I'm
not doing this with you.
wait. So I'm calling it 45 minutes of late love because we didn't start the show tonight, everybody.
Yes, we are late.
Yes, we didn't start the show tonight, everybody, until 8 o'clock. So we had some people that were in the studio tonight, working some things out. So, once a month now, on a Tuesday night, our show is going to start a little later because we have to give everybody some time. We have to give everybody some love. See, that's a part of love too. We have to give everybody some love. So just once a month from here on out, everybody, we are going to be starting the show just a little bit later. So I just want everybody to know that. So that is why we are starting an hour late, and that is why we are only going to have 45 minutes tonight. But in the meantime, like I told you, we don't have a DJ tonight, but we are here, and I told you last week when we had our relationship coach in the building that the month of February we were only going to be talking about love for the entire month.
Yes.
So, like I said, this is 45 minutes of late love. I'm trying to sound like, ain't Lenny Green on right now? No, he on right now, right? Because Lenny Green does, what he do? What's the name of his show?
Kissing After Dark?
No.
Oh.
What? I'm trying to use it.
Night something? Midnight?
No. Lenny Green. What's Lenny Green's show? Oh, God. Anyway, whatever. I'm just trying to sound
I have no idea.
I'm trying to sound like
I
him
thought
right
it was
No.
Who's Kissing After
Lenny
Dark?
Green and
I don't know.
Anyway, everybody, so like I said, we're going to be talking about love all month long, and like I said, it's a late show for us. It's only for 45 minutes
can
tonight.
you ask me how I'm doing?
Okay, so I was
you off right now.
I was just the Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm.
Yes,
That's right.
I was trying to sound like Lenny Green in the Quiet Storm, everybody, but I guess my love voice for February,
I hate you.
everybody, isn't coming out like Lenny
Queen
Green.
Bee, how's your week?
So in the meantime, let's get this show started, and then we'll get into our love topic. Y'all see my bracelet? What it say? Ow, look at my arm.
Love.
Look at my arm. It says love for the month of February. But anyway, so we are here. We are in studio. Nope, you guys didn't miss us. You didn't miss us this Tuesday. We are here. We are in business, everybody. So Queen Bee, first and foremost, how are you this evening?
Good. I like to give shout outs, and I have some faithful listeners.
All right.
So Aaron Austin and Baby Dawn is listening. Shout out to my daughter.
All right.
Shout out to my baby Serenity.
All right.
Who was accepted to Keene University.
Yay!
So I'm super excited. I know there's more to come.
All right.
Because she's been grinding and doing things, but
Yes.
I'm so proud of her and praying that I get this money.
Girl, bye.
To make her dreams come true.
Right.
But no, shout out to her who's a grinder, and I just want to just say I love her. Empty nesting is a real thing.
Yeah.
And I'm in the crossroads. I got a couple months left before she ventures off into a new journey.
Yes.
Ethan too, but ventures off into a new journey. But I wanted to shout that out.
Okay.
Week has been smooth thus far. It's only Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Last week was crazy for me, but I am pressing.
Okay.
And hoping that this week is a better week.
That's
a lot going on in the news.
Okay.
Trump and impeachment, non-impeachment, that thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, we knew that was going to happen anyway.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you think that?
Nah, I never thought it was going to get past the Senate, but go ahead.
So that part, again, with the Kobe, we have residue of the Kobe Bryant thing that made us put life into perspective, right?
Yeah, and Gayle King's life too.
So I wanted to get into that. I'm glad you brought that up. No. Go. I'm glad you brought that up.
I wanted to know your thoughts on that.
Yeah, please.
So for anybody who's been living under a rock, Gayle King interviewed WNBA player
Gayle King is
Lisa Leslie. So Gayle King, Oprah's best friend, interviewed basketball player Lisa Leslie, and in the process of doing so, asked her if she felt like Kobe Bryant's legacy would be tarnished due to his 2003 rape allegations, of which he was not convicted of and he was cleared of. In the process of doing so, Lisa Leslie stated, "No, I don't believe that will tarnish his legacy, and he was a friend of mine, and I've never seen that type of behavior from him." Gayle King, in the midst of the interview, went forward on to saying, "Well, you wouldn't see that behavior from him, Lisa, because you are a friend, but don't you think?" And just kept going with the dig right after the death of this man and his daughter and others. And it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Including Snoop Dogg.
Ooh, yes, including Snoop Dogg. It rubbed a lot of Kobe's friends, and just the masses in general, the wrong way. A lot of people felt like you had 17 years from 2003 to 2020 to ask him that question while he was still here. Now that he is no longer here, why is that a factor right after the man has passed away?
I think an ongoing factors is the fact that they have not interviewed other people that have had scandals or
so that's
allegations, or are they allegations?
So after that interview, actually previous to that interview, there was more of an I'm going to say an African American man campaign with Oprah and Gayle asking the question, for all of those who have been convicted or accused of sexual assault, why are the only men that you are digging in depth in detail with African Americans?
Absolutely.
When a lot of the culprits are your Caucasian counterparts.
Right.
Yes, they're her peers and her friends. So why are none of these gentlemen mentioned
or interviewed?
And all of the African American men are. So that has been the running theme for a long time, but it became more prevalent with this question about Kobe Bryant.
I think that it was too soon. To even
why was it even mentioned? Like, don't do that.
I think it was too soon.
That's like standing up at somebody's funeral and be like, he stole gum in the second grade, right?
Yeah, but like, not only that,
why would you do that? Why would you do that?
A couple things. This is the problem I have. It was too soon. You are asking, will it tarnish his legacy while tarnishing his legacy?
You're trying to do that.
I'm just
you're actively doing that.
Right. You're doing that.
Right.
And the fact that those charges were dismissed, they found 3 people's semen in her. Like, you got to do research. There's so many layers to the story. So it's just not a cut and dry type thing. It was dismissed. the behavior she's talking about, Gail, you weren't there, Leslie wasn't there, no one was there. And my thing is that I'm sorry, people are still grieving.
Yes,
I think
they
that
are.
you should let them grieve.
It was disrespectful.
It was very disrespectful.
It was disrespectful.
And I get, so a lot of people are saying this is what her job is, this is what she do, but you have to have a heart for people as well at some point. Like, to me, a lot of times, like, people are very just, when it comes to death, they just say whatever and do whatever.
But this is what her job is, and this is what people do. However, there's always puppet strings, right?
Mhm.
So, for instance, we have our own show, and no, we are not as big as Gayle King and Oprah, but we run this.
Right.
So no one is saying when someone comes on air, you have to ask this question, or you can't ask this question, or you can't talk about this topic, because this is something that we run. In the news that you all hear on TV and the shows and everything that you watch, trust and believe someone sits in that boardroom and comes up with a framework of what to say and what not to say.
But hold
Those
up.
questions came from somewhere. Now, should she have asked them, even if it was discussed ahead of time? Absolutely not. That was her choice to do that.
Now, this is my thing. So we are not as big as Gayle King and them, but even
And
on
them, Oprah.
and them, and even listen, even though we still have to structure interviews as well.
Of course.
There are certain things we stay away from. And I remember having certain guests like, do you want me to ask? Is there anything you don't want me don't want me to say, or whatever like that? We have those type of conversations. Or some people will be like, what are we going to talk about? What's our topic? So you have the option. You know, if somebody handed me a cue and said, ask this, and I didn't feel comfortable,
I'm not
and I
asking
thought,
it.
I'm not asking it. I'm just not asking it. So, this is my thing. I think you gotta have a heart for people, and I think that she was wrong, and I think it backfired. I think it backfired on her.
Of course,
you know,
it did.
you thought that you were doing whatever, Gail. You were dead wrong.
Yeah,
like you were dead wrong.
Yeah.
So
it's like you were good with Robert Kelly, Gail.
Oh wow.
You were great with Robert Kelly.
Yeah, that
when
was-
he jumped up and he was all in your face and hollering and screaming. You were great with Robert Kelly, Gail. And then you went on. And then you did this.
Absolutely.
Everybody was commending you.
Hey,
you were
Tawanda.
you were a meme, Gail. You were. I mean, oh hey, Tawanda. Yeah, we talked earlier. We'll come back to that. But and hey, shout out to Jason from Beards and Ballheads who came through the party on Sunday night with his 90s BBD overalls on.
Okay.
Good look. But in the meantime, she was good when she was interviewing Robert
I think we
Kelly,
just need to be mindful.
Yeah.
I think also I can't even let this go without saying TMZ notifying her that her husband died before anybody notified her, unacceptable.
They said they had talked to them, so who knows?
No, they said they did not. They had not notified them. So I mean, whatever. I think that is crazy too. I think what we move to as a society when it comes to not being sensitive,
we're not
to certain things.
We're not sensitive to
It's almost like
anything.
we're desensitive to.
We are
certain things.
we have been desensitized.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, whatever. We have been desensitized. I'll just say that.
But anyway, I just wanted to get those off my chest this week.
Well, yeah. So
and you love.
Yeah. So we definitely gonna be talking about love, but I definitely want to take care of some business. So for everyone who's always talking about they want to come on the show, they don't even know what they want to talk about, but they just want to come on and they want to talk about something. Please note, and we have been sharing it on our page on March 22nd from 11 to 3. We are having a live studio audience at Four Brothers Breakfast in Warren. That is Four Brothers Breakfast in Warren on Sunday, March 22nd between 11 and 3 p.m. Purchase your tickets on Eventbrite. Go look up BKS1 Radio on Eventbrite and the event will come up, and your ticket includes your meal, your brunch. It includes some mimosas, and you get a live Mars Venus conversation with the ladies of Owl here and the gentleman from the Man Cave Morning Show, and we're going to be talking about a myriad of topics, and we're going to be getting input from the live studio audience while you guys are having brunch. So if you would like to purchase a ticket to that and you would like to be in the building, please let us know, so because that is going to be a good time. That is going to be a great and awesome event. Also, we are still doing the mentoring program at Westside High School with Principal Akbar Cook. And the next time we're going there is next Friday. So next Friday on February 21st, the Ladies of the Owl show, coupled with Queen Code Mentoring Group, will be at Westside High School in Newark, and we are going to be mentoring young ladies. Again, we have done this before, and it is necessary. So if you would like to make any donations, if you would like to be a part of this, if you would like to help out in any way, please let me know. I just want to let everybody know the last time we were there on a Friday night, because the school is open from 6 till 11 on a Friday night. There are so many kids in that school that it looks like a school day. It looks like an active school day, and they feed them, and there's activities all over the building. We are not the only people in the building. There's activities in the gym, there's activities in the auditorium, there's activities in all kinds of classrooms. There are children there of all ages from 6 p.m. till 11 p.m. and of course it's geared towards keeping children off the streets. So if you like to, like I said, make any donations, because the last time we went, we took water, we took food, we took little gifts and incentives and everything for the young ladies. We just so happen to be helping young ladies, but if you are into mentoring, as you know, as I feel like everybody should be, but if you are into mentoring and you would like to find a way to give back, that is the place to be. We are only there once a month, but it is every single Friday from 6 till 11. So if you would like to contact us about helping out with that, please do so. So we'll be doing that from now until, from last month until June. Let me see. We have the event coming up in March. We have another event coming up in April for first-time home buyers. I'm going to get that information to you guys. And we are trying to get this celebrity basketball game, this tournament underway. So we should hopefully have some ticket information about that for everyone, because that is going to be huge. That would be major. So I think that was it as far as taking care of some business. But now we got to get down to the business of love, because we said last week we were
talk about it.
Yes, we were going to be talking about love for the entire month of February. Why? Because it's love month, and that's just what people do.
What is love?
What is love? In the meantime, everybody. So I had a question for you.
Yes.
I had a question for you.
I got one too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to start with yours first?
No.
Oh, okay, good. All right. So my question for the evening has been, so you know me, I'm always on the lessons, right? I'm always like, what is your biggest life lesson? And, you know, I do that with my children. I do that with adults. I do that with friends. I do that with everybody. I always want to know, what's your life lesson at the moment? What are you learning at the moment? Because we all should be learning something at the moment. So I want to know, what has been your biggest love lesson in the last year?
Oh, wow. In the last year?
In the last year, what has been your biggest
I'm going to be honest with you, and I'll give you more in the later part of last year. What I have learned was that love is not what I thought it was.
Sis, please expound.
It's not what I thought it was.
Please expound.
I had
oh, that's good.
A tainted way of thinking about what love was. What?
Am I looking at growth right there? I just like to look at growth. Wait a minute. I just like to look at it. Go ahead,
I think. Yeah, I had a tainted way of thinking about what love was and what love does. I did. To a point where, honestly, within the last year and couple of months, like, I have open eyes now, and I'm just like, there's a lot of things now that I'm realizing that love does not do.
Well, can you start talking about, the first thing you said, you had a tainted view. What was your viewpoint of love, sis?
I think when you grow up.
Wait, let me put love on my wrist here. Wait, let me turn it.
I think when we grow up, there are either certain couples that we look at, or there are certain,
because we are discussing romantic love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Go ahead.
They're right now. Yes.
Right now.
So we look at certain couples, or it's just the way that you watch your parents or parent love in a household.
Okay.
To where you will kind of be, you kind of have this idea of what love is or isn't or whatever. I honestly can tell you that the past relationships I've been in, I've had to actually filter them out, or go through them and say, that wasn't love. That wasn't love. Like, you know how people be like, love hurts. It really doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It really doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I thought it had to hurt. I thought that, you know how they be like, oh, you gotta get through this to get. No. There are certain things that there's a level of respect that you always keep for your partner. There's a level of honesty that you keep, and integrity when it comes to your partner. When we say, you know, it's you and them against the world, it really is just that. So the way I viewed love, and the way I'm always a giver of love. I can give love. You know, I love when I know me personally, when I love really, really hard. But you remember, let's be transparent here. I sometimes loved on a surface level, not this. Whatever they presented to me that was surface, I took that and thought, you know, and thought that was love.
Right.
And that surface level love is not it.
No, it's not.
It's not it. You have to go much deeper than that.
Yes, you do.
And so what I viewed love is I'm picking it apart and being like, that wasn't love. And I think I had a jaded way of thinking about what love was. All that arguing and fighting and craziness that's attached to it. Yeah, that's attached to it, and be like, oh, but he or she loved me. It's like, no,
that was dysfunction.
And when you can't open up about certain things, or you are scared to open up about certain things, or when you can't bear your burdens, when you can't share your burdens, or just be honest. Like, I think love, you like the person that you're with should be your best friend, right? Some people don't think that, but the person that you're with should be your best friend, and you should be able to open up to them about anything, not feel judged, not feel less than, because that's a major thing. Not feel less than or anything like that. And a lot of times that doesn't happen in love. So now I'm looking back at it at 40 years old, and I'm like, it wasn't it. It just wasn't it. It wasn't it. Did people love me? And I love them, of course. But there are certain things that we stay in longer than we should have.
Of course.
And I think, you know, certain things it just wasn't love. You go.
My turn.
Oh my God, Shani says, this is the other Shani. Definitely stay away from narcissists.
Oh girl,
can I just tell you that I am talking about a narcissist?
One of those.
One of them. I am talking about someone who is a narcissist, who it ain't about how much you they love you. It's about how much you love them.
Of course, like, everything is about them. If it's a narcissist, everything is about them.
Absolutely. You.
I think as I mentioned it. I have a few lessons that I have learned over the last year. I'm gonna say 3 major ones, and the first one is that, you know, and I said this before, it's all relative.
Absolutely.
So what I mean by when I say it's all relative. If you are not good with yourself outside of a relationship, you are not going to be good with yourself inside of a relationship. Absolutely. It's all relationship. I mean, it's all relative. A relationship is not going to change certain situations. It's your life is still going to be your life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can be with someone that can enhance your
Yes.
life. But if you're miserable, you 9 times out of 10 are going to stay the same miserable you that you were before meeting them.
Absolutely.
There's very few people that are like, oh my gosh, this person is really for me, and blah 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 blah, and they may change. But like I said, I can go into depth and I could talk about this all day. But one of my first lessons was it's all relative, and I will definitely go into depth more with that on more shows, because I know I've talked about it before. One of my second lessons was you really have to maintain you in love.
Absolutely.
It is not love if you are not loving you first. And if you are the constant giver, if you are the constant one holding the relationship together, if you are constantly making withdrawals from you for deposits to them, that isn't love either.
Absolutely.
You may think it's love because you're doing for someone else, but you are not loving you, and you should probably check your motives as to why you are doing so much for them.
So
it's not selfishness. It's not selfishness to love you in a relationship.
So I'm going to take it a step further and just piggyback on you for a little bit. I totally agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
There are, and someone says don't lose yourself in a relationship.
Lose yourself
like
in a relationship.
that.
No. Oh, sorry, people.
I think that everything you said is so on point. When you are sitting here and you are basically telling, they're okay.
Wait a minute. No, let me see. How do I do this? This one? That one? Okay.
When this is the thing.
Go ahead.
When you are constantly the one giving, when you are constantly the one giving all the time, when you are constantly the one just not receiving what you give back. Right. And it doesn't have to be in the same exact way, but there's no way that you should go to bed at night and feel unloved. There's no way that you should be in a relationship and feel empty.
Right. All in the so-called name of love, because you have given to someone else. That's not love either.
Because I want love either. I think people always get it misconstrued. Like, yes, in finances, you want to give and you want to take care of the person and you want to do whatever for the person. Yeah. That's great. But when you are losing you in the midst of that, something's wrong with that.
Yes, you are.
And I think
and the fact that they are allowing
they watch
you do it. They're watching you. They are watching you lose yourself, and they are not saying anything. Then your efforts, or what you think are your efforts, because again, you should be checking your own motives, but your efforts basically are just being sucked up and they're being used.
Right.
So you really you better hold on to you.
I think
you better hold on.
Have I done that before? I've done that. I've lost my I think I've lost myself inside of a relationship where I got out of one and felt like, who am I?
Right.
Who am I? What do I like anymore?
Right.
So remember that whole, within the past 5 years, the whole me. I mean, you walked with it with me, but the venturing out, the going to New York, the doing whatever, the me taking trips and really
you again,
refine, because you told me to, refinding me again, but redefining who I am, what I like.
But why don't people understand that
you can do that in a relationship?
There's so much beauty in that.
It is.
There is so much,
because you get so used to just being. But you get so used to just being you inside. You get used to being the wife. You get used to being a mother. You put all of those things in the forefront, and you no longer know who you are anymore. And I don't want to ever. I tell everybody this all the time. I'm in love now. I love the person I'm with, but I will not lose myself. I will not put my goals on the back burner. Nope. I will not sacrifice anything when it comes to myself and the goals I have set for me for them. Like I refuse to do that. Oh yeah, Denise said 5 miles to empty. Yeah, I remember that song. Katara said you have to love yourself first before you can really love anyone else.
Yes, you do.
And you really do.
Yes, you
Shani
do.
said what comes with that is lies and manipulation. She's talking about narcissists.
Yeah.
Will believe their own lies. The very selfish
yes, they
think
do.
about themselves, cannot have you the way you love them. Just straight out toxic, and that is not love.
No,
and
it's
I'm
not.
learning that you definitely have to love yourself first.
Yep.
The constant now, I'm healing from it.
Yep.
And we all are.
Yep.
We all are.
Let me tell you something, Shawnee. You're gonna be learning lessons from now to whenever. You're gonna wake up one night, 2:00 in the morning, and be like, they said so and so.
What kills me,
I feel like this.
but what kills me is that 40. I started actually looking at the people that I choose. So that's another lesson for me. I'm gonna tell you, looking at the people that I choose. I chose these people from hurt eyes and brokenness and everything like that. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I wasn't thinking, but I don't know what I was thinking. But the way that I'm gonna tell you this: when they say love yourself, you gotta view yourself in a different way.
Yes,
you gotta think that I deserve better.
Yeah,
you gotta put yourself. You got to have a level of confidence about you in order to maintain or choose someone that is conducive to your life or beneficial to your life too, because you just stop thinking that you just have to be beneficial to someone else's life.
Right.
You have a need or want to. You have the right or to be loved and to be, poured into.
And to have the feeling that someone adores and loves you. Everybody has that right, which I had never felt before.
Right.
To be honest, I had never felt that before.
Wow.
I was mad. Anyway, so lesson number 3. Look,
yeah.
Look, lesson number 3. Yeah. Because I told you I had 3. So lesson number 3 was that these things are a marathon. Yeah. These relationships are a marathon, and not because I've had a bunch of short-term relationships, because I haven't.
You didn't, yeah.
I definitely have not, but they are a marathon. They are a marathon, and I'm just like, okay, because I had gotten to the point after long-term relationships where I was just like, listen, I was becoming one of those ABWs, angry black women, right, where it was just like, if you sneezed wrong because I have worked on myself, you over there sneezing wrong,
you can't do that either.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ain't sneezed the way I think you should sneeze because I've worked on my sneeze.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
The last 2, 3, I've been hurt.
Yeah.
I worked on my sneeze for the last 2 or 3. Why ain't you work on yours before meeting me? You know what I mean?
But I feel I had to. That was one of the things I did. Staying single and working on me.
Yourself. You gotta do that.
I'm telling you, staying single and work. I'm talking about like people be like, I'm working on me. No, I'm talking about literally sitting by yourself.
You better.
Literally being like, I got to get through all of these. Like I've got to literally pick apart myself in order to get to the better version of who I am.
Right.
And guess what? Some of the things, I will tell you this, some of the things that you learn about yourself in that mist is eye-opening.
It ain't going to be good.
It is eye-opening. It is like, oh yeah,
It's not going to be good.
I've had people, it's funny because I've had people that I've dated tell me certain things about myself in a month that somebody else has told me and constantly kept telling me, and I didn't take heed. I'm like, yeah, brush it off, this, that, and the other. But I've had some people that I've dated say, you this and you that, and you feel like this and you do this, and I'm like, oh, I do that. So I had to take those things, like, got to take it on the chin.
Yeah.
You got to take it on the chin, but growth is a very important part of love as well.
Yeah.
You can't be stagnant. You can't be growth is important.
Yeah, growth is
all I'm
important.
saying. You can't be stagnant, and you can't be in a place where you're not growing, you're not becoming the better version of you. You are. I hate when people say, "Well, it's just me."
You better not say that.
Oh, okay.
Like, you better not.
Well, you
say
by
that.
yourself. If it's just you,
You just gonna be you by yourself.
You're gonna be you by yourself.
You're just gonna be you by yourself. So yeah, so that was my 3. Like I said, those were and again, and I'm gonna learn 3 more, and then 3 more, and then 3 more, and then 3 more. But that's just that is just mine from right now.
I think I made a vow to myself that I refuse to live. I don't know how many more years. Me and you always say maybe we got 40 summers left, or whatever you want to call it, or whenever God decides to pick my number or whatever. But what I don't want to do is live the rest of my life not loving, not giving, not receiving love. I want to live the rest of my life, because 40 is a pivotal moment. It is a great age to just redefine and become. And our kids are we are empty nesting. Our kids are getting older, so we actually can continue on with life in a different aspect. Like, we've raised our kids, even though we'll always be parents. It is it's a otherhood. It's a different aspect of parenting. And the fact that now I can take a deep breath and really focus on those things that I want or wanted. And love is one of them. Has love not been a constant thing for you, like to seek love in the right manner or way? What do you think?
Definitely. Let me tell you something. It was definitely first on my list, and I'm gonna be very honest with you. I would focus on love before I focused on money.
Absolutely, Kim.
I would focus on love before I focused on not taking care of my children, because I took care and I raised my children, but outside of them, and my friendships and relationships with y'all, because I don't let nothing come between that. But outside of that, it was okay. It was constantly right here at the forefront. But I feel like when you're with the wrong people, it's constantly a load of crap up here, because it is something you are chasing after.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so I remember when being in a relationship and what I thought was love felt like a cloud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, even when I felt like I was happy, it still always it felt like some sort of a cloud over me at times, where again it was all I focused on for the most part, which I'm a believer in God, so by the grace of God, that is not my life right now. And that is not my focus right now. And I remember crying.
I think all of us, I will have to piggyback off of you. I think all of us has that. There are one thing or several things that humble us.
This was always my area.
Right. So yeah. So I think there's always, but see, it's your area, but mine in a different way.
Right.
Mine in a different way, in that, although love is my favorite word, I got it tattooed on my finger.
I do too.
I always feel like love. I always felt like I always said love lifted me. That was one of my favorite church songs when I was in church. But I've always sought a genuine love. People say they love you and say, and show you in different ways. I think I had a warped way of what love being shown was supposed to be.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, no, I get it.
Because people, I'm gonna tell you this. Let me just put it out. People buying you things is not love.
No, it's buying you.
It's buying you. People only wanting to be with you for good, on the good times, as opposed, you know what I'm saying? That right there. is not love.
No.
Somebody basically sucking you dry out of life, not just financially, but out of life in general, and it's not love.
No, it's not.
It's not love. So I think I've always chased a genuine type of love.
Right.
I always wanted someone to literally love me for me, not for things, not for what I looked like, not for what my body was like, not for what I had.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What you can offer them.
What I can offer them. Oh, Basima, she'll give. I wanted someone to love me genuinely just for me. The good me, the bad me, the indifferent me, the indecisive me, the everything me. I just wanted a genuine love.
Yeah.
And that to me means more to me than anything.
Yeah.
Don't love me for what I do.
No.
Don't love me for what I can do for you or offer you.
Right.
But love me when you take apart all the things that I'm attached to and you just literally look at me. Love me for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And we endure them people that come up off of you. And I'm not just saying like come up because we do radio. I'm not saying that. I'm saying before that. Yeah. Because they will friend.
Yeah.
That you will build them up. You will build their businesses up.
I'm sorry. How many times have I done that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You will build their businesses up. And you doing this out of love. You will build their businesses. You will build them. You will use your resources and everything to do whatever for everyone. And when you look around,
where are they?
Where are they? Waving? It's like no. But I just want to know. I think that we need to be. I think I will say in my advice to anyone. I say it to young people and I say it to older people and I say it to people in my age range. When you define love for you, don't deviate from that.
Right.
What love is for you is what love should be for you, and is what love should be in every aspect of any relationship that you're in.
And whoever your partner is should help you expand upon
Absolutely.
that. They should help you not break it down.
Yeah.
But if it's a healthy love, well, I guess you got to know if it's a healthy love, but they should help you to expand upon that. So, I don't know. That's those have been my lessons. Did you ask your question?
I don't know.
You know,
I've been talking so much. I have no
Did
idea.
you ask your question?
Hey, Antoine.
What was your question?
Thank you guys for tuning in today. I see a lot of the comments. I love comments. I love reading them, and I love when you guys look.
And shout out to Kim Johnson, who has been commenting the entire time.
Yeah, she said never settle for less because more is out there for you. So that's what I was. You know what, Kim? I'm glad you said that because that's what I'll tell you. Like, I think that for me, just to be transparent, when you get complacent in love and you just stay in love because it's stability and it's the thing to do, and it is maybe I can't get anything better. That mentality of maybe I can't, or maybe I'll never find anyone better. That's not true.
Right. No,
that's not true.
No, of course not.
It is always, I respect the person that actually goes and wakes up one morning and says, this ain't it for me.
Right.
I know it's better out there for me.
Because again, but that comes back to self-love.
Absolutely.
You know, that comes back to self-love.
Yeah. Yes.
That comes back to self-love because without that, you're
hey,
not
going.
Is that my coworker that just joined? So. Yeah, hey girl. In the meantime, speaking of love, shout out to the community engagement department from New Jersey Performing Arts Center that had their Pearls of Wisdom tonight. And their Pearls of Wisdom event was about music and romance. So it was a connection between the elders and the youth and discussing music and romance. So shout out to them. Shout out to Najia, who was a part of that this evening, and NJPAC and community engagement. But you were saying those people that have the courage to be able to walk away from what isn't love, that is more of the development of self-love, which you cannot have. Well, I mean, you have to have in a relationship.
Well, this is the thing that people don't understand is that when you fall in love and you're in a relationship with somebody, your definition of love can change.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
It can change with your growth.
It should.
So it should.
For the better.
It should. So any moment that you wake up and realize you're not in the ideal situation that you want to be in, it takes courage to literally wake up and be like, you know what?
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. I know there's better out there for me. And I personally had to do that.
Of course.
I personally had to do that one day.
We all did.
Yeah.
Well, we both did. There's only two of us sitting here, right?
But I think what happens is that we need to realize that it's okay. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to
love you more than that situation.
More than that situation. Say it again. It's okay to love you more than that situation.
Yes, it is.
When it does not serve you.
No.
It doesn't serve you anymore, and it's okay, and it's no love lost to the person. It's no love lost, but I know for me, it's not there no more.
So what have you learned about yourself again? So you talked about, what love is, or your definition of love changing as you've gotten older. What was a lesson, a personal lesson for you that you learned about love?
About love and
about you and love.
Me and love.
You and me. Okay, think about it. I'm gonna go first.
Okay,
right?
go.
Okay, so a personal lesson for me. I, like you said, I've always been a giver of love, and I have always been a giver of love myself. I did not know that it was hard for me to receive it until now.
Oh my God.
I didn't know that about me.
Wait, so I always tell people, I always say this, because people be like, I'm a lover, I give love, I do this, I do that.
Can you receive it?
So can you receive it? So I will tell you this. I struggle with that. Because I just told you that I struggle with the fact that I've dealt with some people that were just either cruel people or just, people that had motives or anything like that. So with that being said, I do look at like people that say they love me with the side eye. Like I do. So I have a hard time feeling like, and that's just one of my struggles. I'm being transparent. It is one of my struggles that I have to literally, I want to be able to just trust you and love you and be like, there's no no motive to you.
Right.
There's no whatever to you. So yes, receiving love, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't know.
It's hard.
I did not know that was a struggle for me until now. So now the relationship that I'm in, it's like, cause, God, I gotta have this conversation. He in the other room, y'all.
It's all good.
Like he just walked in the studio. He in the other room.
He on the phone. So
now I gotta have this conversation with him in there. But he is very loving and very affectionate. And
hands down my forte.
And I'm like, I'm one of those.
No, I'm a cuddler.
I'll do that, but
I'm not even going to say it on air who you are, because I know who you are. you go fool these people.
Listen, but I'm not the softest.
No, you're not. You're not.
Female. Y'all know, y'all don't know that. She know that. I'm like, what?
But see, let me tell you, I need affection. I need
love.
I
need it. I need it.
I need that love you text during the day.
I need it. But for instance, he and I got into a debate about him asking me about work. Right. So the other day he was like, I was like, oh my God, I'm in so many meetings, this, that, the other. He was like, what are the meetings about? I'm like, it's work. And he was like,
you can't say.
So yeah, I asked you what they were about because I am genuinely interested in what you're doing. And I was like, wait, look, straight attitude,
meanwhile, on a flip side of that, somebody won't ask you about your day, your work, or anything.
Right. And so for me, this is a learning curve for me.
Absolutely.
Because it's like, well, what you generally interested for? Wait, why are you interested?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
If I tell you, you ain't gonna know.
You know what I mean?
But that's all a part. You know what? That's all a part of and women out here. I'm saying it to y'all, women out here. Y'all have to literally realize when someone is attentive.
Right.
You have to really respect when someone is attentive.
Genuinely.
And someone is genuinely caring about you.
Yeah.
I have lesson learned for me.
It's a lesson learned.
It's a lesson learned. You have to literally realize when somebody really, and that's the part that I'm trying to get past or get in, because when somebody
I'm in that lesson.
When somebody, I'm in the lesson. When somebody generally wants to know that you're good,
right?
When somebody wants to know,
but see, that's new.
It is.
That's
Embrace
new.
it though.
It's new.
Embrace it though, and don't let it, because when you lose that part,
right, then
you lose you lose a lot.
And that's why I said. That's why I said
you're not used to it though.
So. I'm not used to it. That's why I said I'm gonna go first, because that has been one of my personal lessons. Like I said, the three that I had gave previously was just, a culmination of just the last year alone, like just different things, different conversations I've had, different things I've thought about, and like, okay, that's more of a over the top umbrella lesson. But me personally, about me and love personally, I am learning. I'm just like, ooh, Toya, like you gotta you got to come up that learning curve a little faster, sis. You know what I mean? And I recognize that within myself, and I'm always like,
but you know what my issue is? I'm being all transparent.
Look, your turn.
My issue, my
baby mama just
hey.
logged on. Hey, baby mama. Okay, go ahead.
So my thing is opening up.
Hey, Sassy.
Okay. My issue with love is opening up. Opening up about those things that matter to me and those things closest to my heart. Experiences, or just the torment that you go through in certain relationships, and explaining why I am the way I am about certain things.
Right.
I think opening up, because I'm not a truster when it comes to the matters of my heart.
Right.
Let me just say that. I'm not a truster to the matters of my heart. So it's really, you have to literally be open to love. Yeah. You have to be. It's not just the song.
No, it's not.
It's not just, you have to be. It's real. It's real. And when you find a real one, like I have, when you find a real one that's genuinely like, I care about you. I really want to know that you're good, because you're not used to that. You don't want to. Right. You don't want to lose that part.
No, you don't. No, I mean that's why I said this month is about love, only because when you come to the topic of love, there's so many angles that you can come from. There's so many avenues you can go down. And there's so many life lessons, and I don't think we ever stop learning them. I think they continue. I think until you close your eyes for the last time, you will continue to, not only will you, as long as you learn about yourself, you will continue to learn about love. Right. Because the dynamic of those things change as you change.
And I think the challenges of it are just for your growth and for your level of understanding and just to better the relationship that you're in, or the relationship, because there are some single people, the relationship that you're going to be in. Right. I think for me too, another thing that I learned, that everything that I've gone to, when you say relative, I'll bring it home for me. Everything that I've gone to led me to this moment. Yeah. Everything that I've gone through in life, not just in relationships with significant others, but just relationships in general, have got me to this point. Right. And I'm 40 and I'm still learning, and I'm still trying to understand it, and I'm trying to receive it. Yeah. And I'm trying to whatever. There are so many aspects of love I haven't even got to yet.
Right. That's why I said that's why I said it. It's continuous, and as long as you evolve, the love you have.
Mary, Zion's mom. Shout out to her. Sorry, go.
Oh, as long as you evolve, the love you have to give, and your maturity. Love evolves with your levels of maturity. Absolutely. And it should evolve in a healthy manner. It should. It should. I'm not saying it always does, but it definitely should. So as long as your framework and your frame of mind and you're thinking about life and spirituality and whatever it is, even in finances, as long as those things continue to evolve in a healthy manner and change the way you think about love or give love, that will change as well, you know. So
I think for me too, I just always wanted to be with somebody that I knew without a shadow of a doubt, you know, if I open my eyes or close my eyes or turn my back, that they would have my back.
Right.
In any situation, in any given situation, you put them in a room with somebody and they got my back.
Right.
You know, you with me not being around.
Right.
In certain conversations, they have
You
my
don't
back.
gotta worry about that.
You know, I don't have to worry about certain things, and I think that's another thing that that was, an issue for me, or something that I have, I still am working on and have to come to grips with. But love, I will say, I still love love. I've always loved love, even though sometimes it did hurt, even though sometimes like it hurt to the core. Like love sometimes literally will leave you in the bed for days. Love will
dysfunctional
love will leave you in the bed for days at times, where you're hurting and you're whatever, and it's just like, I don't know.
I'm just glad I'm to the point where it's not that cloud anymore.
Denise said love is infinity.
Yes, it is. I'm just glad I am to that point where it is not that cloud anymore, because that cloud is heavy.
It is.
It's heavy.
It is.
And your pursuit of it, and your want for it, and your need for it, and the messed up what way you have it in your head on how it should go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing.
Is like, it's so heavy and it's so jaded and it's so
But
like,
you know what? For one thing, like you said, I will say this. You said how we think, love is supposed to be, or how we think it's supposed to go, or what we think about love, and sometimes it is jaded.
Yeah.
But for me, I've always wanted, what I wanted was somebody to love me through my pain. And everybody's shoulders are not strong enough to carry certain things. I've always wanted somebody.
Wait, let me ask you. Can I play devil's advocate with that?
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because I'm the same way.
Okay.
I'm going to love you through your pain.
So is it an expectation that because I'm that way, I need someone to be that way too?
It can be. Okay. But again, don't I get to choose who I'm like?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I get to choose who I am in love with. I get to choose who. So my thing is, I want you to, because I'm going to love you through yours. I'm going to love you through yours.
Now, should that pain be on the men's when you meet them? You understand what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
So if I met someone who had
because everybody got a background.
Everybody got a background. Everybody got a story. So if I met someone and there's is it fair for me to say, why haven't you worked on this already?
But how about, I think certain pain does not go away.
Right. Certain
pain, you literally, is it fair? Yes. Because to me, if you love the person and you are wanting to be with this person, there are some things that's attached to them from childhood. There's certain things that's attached to them from adulthood that comes with them.
Okay.
So there's a level of, of course. Like, is it fair? Yeah, it is. Because if you love me, then all of that comes with me, all of my background story, all of the things that I've gone through, all of the levels. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm asking.
It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. No, because you know what? I'm not selfish.
Right.
I'm not selfish in that. And now let me tell you what I will say. What's funny is that you say this. There are certain people in my life that just could not love me that way.
Right.
And I'm okay with that.
Right. They weren't meant to stay here.
They were not meant to stay. They could not love me through it, and that's okay.
Right.
They just didn't have the capacity,
the bandwidth,
to hold or do whatever, and that's cool.
Right.
And that's whatever for somebody. But no, yeah, I think reciprocation in love is a big thing too.
Yes, I agree.
I'm not saying you got to match me for apples or financials for financials, but God, you got to give me something. You got to give me something daily.
No, not even just something. Listen, if I require, like, not just something, because I've had just something.
Okay.
I've had just something.
Okay.
But I'm doing something. I've had just something. So no. It gotta be
right.
it gotta be more than just that something.
You're right.
Like if you excuse me, if I'm over here loving you in a certain manner, and you see and know that, and you're able to verbalize how I love you back to me, and you can't reciprocate it though, you can tell me that I know that you love me because you fill in the blanks. But then you can't reciprocate it.
But the two things I don't like in love
that ain't no.
is when somebody won't
absolutely
when somebody won't release you because they know that they love you. I mean, you love them, and somebody won't release you to love and be loved how you should be loved.
Listen,
like they will stay with you and break you down or do whatever and not love you the way you're supposed to be loved, right. and literally just let you watch you wilt away.
Yeah, exactly. Listen,
that's the love part I don't like.
That's not love though.
It's not.
That's not love. What that is I'm using this. I'm more of an opportunist, and I'm using your
not only an opportunist, but they don't want to see you fall in love with somebody else.
Your defeat in this situation to do whatever it is that I need to do, with
but
my
I need
life.
you around.
But that's just life in general. All right, listen, we're going to be talking about love all month long. We got to get off right now because we are about to have a meeting, so we're not even going home. But we love you guys. Right? So we love you guys for listening, and we love you guys for watching every single week right here on BKS1 Radio, the Owl Show. However it is that you guys choose to view and have done for years at a time now. We love you guys for that. And hopefully you guys love us in return because you're here with us every single week. So you can love on us. You can join us at our live event on March 22nd. Come out and be with us in person and be a part of the conversation. You can also be there to donate and help us out with the mentoring program that we have that goes to Westside High School with Principal Akbar Cook because we're doing that as well. And however you choose to, or if you just want to, comment and, just show us some love as we're doing the show every single Tuesday from 7 to 8:30, you guys can do that as well. But for the month of February, so that means next week and the week after, we are going to be talking about love this entire month because that's what this month is. That's what we're doing. Next month, for the month of March, we're going to be saluting women. And it's Women's History Month, and so we will have women's guests the entire month. So hopefully you guys stay tuned and you join us. And in the meantime, love is love.
Love is love. Love you guys. Love everybody for watching.
Yes.
Prayerfully you find someone that you're in love with. You're in love with this month. Look,
she said this month.
This month. Happy Valentine's Day to lovers only.
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers. Happy Singles Awareness Day
all
of those who are single and are in love with yourself right now.
Yes.
And wherever
that's
you
okay.
Wherever you are, whatever it is you got going on, we love you guys, and we hope to see you back here same time next week, same place, every single Tuesday right here, BKS1 Radio, the Hour Show from 7 to 8:30. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane. And shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.